for the WBR Power Hour. Are you
Hello, everybody. It's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We are on.
should making their way to the mic at a combined weight of the entire world. Cowboy Archie and Marcus main event Seabury.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WBR Power Hour. I am your host, Cowboy Archie. And as always, I have with me this week, he is my Mr. Iguana to my Psycho Clown,
Yeah.
Mr. Main Event, Marcus Seabury.
Yes. That's the main event. I spell it M-A-N-E. That's how we say man in Memphis. Hello, listeners, and hello, Cowboy Archie. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. My eyes are hurting today, but hey, the show must go on.
Hey, man, the show must go on, my friend. Man. Yeah, I am officially a Mr. Iguana stan. I need a t-shirt. I need figures. Like, come on, WWE. Y'all know a gang of them AAA wrestlers are toyetic. Let's go and do the smart thing. Let's make some money.
Yeah. I mean, dude, if they put out the little iguana that you can wear on your arm, I'm getting you one.
And I would wear it with pride, probably on Beale Street looking crazy. and I do not care. Man.
Oh, so how are you doing this week?
Man, I'm pretty good, man. I got a little bit of a cold, I work with kids, man, and they keep getting me, man. Cause I be like, if I don't hug the kid back, I'm evil. They don't even ask to hug them, or they just like attack hug me. And then I be tying little dirty shoes, which I really shouldn't do, but I be like, the little kid need his shoe tied. In other words, germs all on my body. But it's all good, man. I'm fighting through it, ready to talk about some wrestling, man, as always. And I guess it's about time we get into this news, huh?
Well, actually, first, let's thank the fans that are joining us live right now.
You're right.
We definitely appreciate y'all coming in and joining us. We're going to have questions towards the end of the show if we have time. So be thinking of some questions, or even if you don't have questions, if you just want to send us a thank you or, whatever you would like to send us. At the end of the show, we will be asking for that if we have time. So be prepared for that.
Apologies for this interruption, but we have some breaking news.
Okay, so first of all, guys, Naomi had to give up the Raw Women's Championship belt because she is with child. She is in the family way. She is pregnant with her husband.
Yep. As he said on Monday Night Raw, proceed with caution, baby on board.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool that they got her catchphrase in there to announce that.
Yeah, man. I had to watch a little bit of Total Divas back in the day. And, I know she had some fertility issues. So, it is bittersweet for me. I'm glad she having a child, but I'm like, man, the timing. She was in the midst of like the best heel run of her career. It was so entertaining.
Yeah, now does this slow her up when she does get to come back, or if she decides to come back?
Just question marks, man. I don't know. I am hoping for the best. I hope, we can get some more heel Naomi. She's been firing on all cylinders still on social media. She was talking to Stephanie McCurry and was like, whatever, Velveeta, me and my baby gonna kick your ass.
Dude, I mean, I love how they have incorporated this whole baby angle, this reality, because it's not an angle, it's actually really happening that she is
Yeah.
pregnant and she is going to have a baby. But they are incorporating that into Jimmy's storyline as well, with Sammy coming up on Friday SmackDown,
Yeah.
talking about he's going to be an Uncle Oos, and
Yes.
then Solo coming up and going, you can always name the baby, if it's a boy, you can name the baby after his favorite Uncle Solo.
Yeah. All that was fun. Like, and just really interesting. And like I said, I'm in the mixed emotions category, but right now I am praying for a safe and healthy delivery for baby Uso, whatever his gender may be. So let's see what else got going on. Oh, it looks like Hulk Hogan's death might not have been a heart attack. It could have been some foul play. It could have been some poisoning or medical malpractice. There is some, I guess, kind of whispers going around. And I know it says Brooke Hogan has been approached by some cops about suspicions regarding Hogan's death and how someone close to him could be involved. We know that Nick and his third wife were living with him at the moment, so it is looking a little crazy.
Yeah, even Bubba the Love Sponge has been approached as well by the unnamed cops.
Yeah.
So they're petitioning for Georgia to do an autopsy, because Florida did an autopsy and said that it was just a heart attack. But
Yeah.
could they be covering up something there? So that's why Brooke and Bubba the Love Sponge are coming together, and they're trying to get Georgia to step in and see if they can do something to find out was it a heart attack or was Hogan murdered.
Yeah, like I said, regardless of my feelings about Terry Jean Belair, Hulk Hogan was my hero, and I'm not cool with anybody being murdered. So I really, really hope we can get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, most definitely. What else do we got?
Man, I got some more news, man. Somehow, some way, Mercedes Moné has picked up a 9th title.
Dude,
yeah, I know. It's like it's never gonna go in. She just keeps getting all these belts.
Like, I don't get it. I just don't understand it, because WWE never saw that type of potential in her. Otherwise, they would have given her bigger titles over there. But she gets over to AEW, she gets the TBS title and never loses it. And now she's gone out to all these independent companies and other companies around, and everywhere she goes, she's picking up a title.
Yeah, I guess all these little smaller feds are like, well, let's hit y'all wagon in a hurry. It'll bring attention to our feds. Yeah, but to get into specifics, she has won the Discovery Wrestling Scottish Women's Championship.
Mm.
She won it on Revolution Pro Wrestling Global Wars UK event in London on Friday. She first Emerson Jane in the title match, and she put on the statement maker submission, and she won. And just give you a few of the belts she has now. She has the AEW TBS Championship, the EWA Women's Championship, the CMLL World Women's Championship, the Best Year Wrestling Women's Championship, Primetime Wrestling Women's Championship, 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament Championship, the DJ has a combined title, the Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Championship / Queen of the Southside Championship. It's like, I mean, I guess she's living a dream, you know. She wanted to wrestle in New Japan. She wanted to wrestle in all over the world. So, you know,
Well, maybe she just should just head up to Steel City Championship Wrestling and win that World Heavyweight Championship.
I think the owners and proprietors might have a little issue with that. Because, I mean, yeah, you got a big name holding your championship, but how often are they going to be around?
Yep.
So
Not to mention, I think Dixie may have a lot to say against that. So.
Yeah. I don't know if Mercedes wants to with Dixie May still. I'm like, she might learn a thing or two.
Oh yeah. Um. Let's see. I know there's a bit of news about NWA.
Oh yes. Thank you, sir. Yes. NWA. They have got a deal with Roku TV for a 1-hour show starting in January of 2026. It's going to be still NWA Power. You know, that show has been on YouTube. I think it's been on the CW app. They keep plugging along with Power. I'm over here. I think I found my Roku. I'm just like, oh man, I hope they still put it on YouTube later. I didn't really want to go back to using my Roku. Here we go. I mean, the NWA is a classic name and a classic federation. You know, I remember watching NWA back in '87. You know, I'm watching Worldwide Wrestling and, you know, discovering Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors and the Four Horsemen and all that. So, you know, that's a name that's gonna always mean something to me. And, you know, I'm rooting for Billy Corgan and everybody else, you know, to make it a major fed.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, to me, I can't think of NWA without thinking of the Von Erichs,
Definitely.
Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, the Andersons, Tully Blanchard.
Yeah, definitely.
God, you name a legend, they win through NWA.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think the only legend I can name that I know that did not go through NWA was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He was kind of jumping between WWF and AWA.
Right.
Then he finally caught on. You know, he went through Memphis back when he was Sterling Golden. He was a rule breaker. Jerry Lawler beat him up a little bit.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't think Hogan ever really had any kind of significant time in NWA.
Yep.
Oh man.
Well, I know Hogan went to Japan once and got his leg broke while he was over there on purpose. Like the guy purposely broke his leg.
Yeah, that was when he started. That was Hiro Matsuda. No, Hogan had several little trips to Japan. In particular, he had a match with the Great Muta like in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome because everybody says Hogan can't wrestle, but I'm like, no, watch the Japanese stuff. He had to do more because Japanese artists expected more. And it's weird when Hogan will bust out like a, like a drop toe hold or like a freaking, leg scissors around somebody's waist. I was like, what? Because I'm not used to Hogan trying that hard. Because again, in America, he didn't have to.
No.
Did about 5 moves, call it a day. Hooked up about 5 moves, call it a day.
And that's what it is over here in America. If you got charisma that can put you over the top, you ain't got to get in the ring and put a whole lot of work in. You can just hit your little 5 moves and you're good.
Exactly.
Especially when you know how to sell the other person's stuff. So, like, you get in the ring and you take most of the beating, only for you to make your big comeback, hit your 5 moves, and go home.
Yep.
And that was Ric Flair in a nutshell. I mean, Hogan in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And trust me, I tried to do that, but I was not good at selling other wrestlers' moves. So I pretty much had to play a bad guy a lot. So that I did most of the work. To where they just had to take whatever I was giving them. But
I
yeah.
believe me. I believe you, sir.
But yeah, I mean, whenever you get ready for your training, I'll come train you.
There will be no training. I need you to stop.
Well, you got to do some sort of training to do the voice work for the show that I'm thinking about doing.
I don't have to do training for. I don't have to do physical training for voice work, sir. That's not how it works. I will rest my voice and try to find good voices for characters, and that's about it, man.
Yeah, but I mean, if your character's supposed to yell a lot because he gets his leg broke, how you supposed to know how loud the pitch is supposed to be?
I can watch videos of people getting their legs broken, imitate them. All right, next question.
Okay.
You tried it. God bless you. You tried it.
Because trust me, I had to do that. They fake broke my leg, and man, I screamed and I hollered and I cried.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. Even got carried out. So only to show up in school the next day and everybody was like, "Why are you walking?" I was at the show yesterday. I saw them break your leg. I'm like, no, you didn't.
See, you failed at kayfabe, watching. You supposed to at least be limping, man. Come on, kayfabe, brother.
Well, I had a pair of crutches in my dad's house and everything, and so I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make me a fake cast and I'm gonna put it on and then go to school on crutches for about the next 4 weeks. I get home, can't find the crutches. Come to find out, my dad threw them away. So it was like, well, I can't just put a cast on. And so, yeah, that blew my plans up. But that is
somewhere Jim Cornette is shaking his head at you.
Yeah, well, Jim Cornette, you should have got me some damn crutches.
Peace to the Louisville Lip. Ah, man. All right, I guess we're going to get into this SummerSlam night, too.
Yes, SummerSlam night, too. All right, wait. Before we get over into that, let's take a little pause here, pay a little bit of bills, and talk about Two Swords, One Stone, which is a book that I wrote. It's out on Amazon.com. And Two Swords, One Stone is a story of hard work, dedication, faith, and love. Set in the 1300s, a young man named Troy finds out that his brother is still alive after 17 years being told of his death. But before Troy can seek out to find his brother, he finds that a Dark Lord named Kane wants to find him and his brother and kill them to stop them from finding the two swords of power. Where will Troy end up in that stunning story? You can get your copy of Two Swords, One Stone on Amazon.com by searching Archie Coghlan, that's ArchieCoghlan, or if you're on any of our platforms that the podcast is on, look down in the description to find the link underneath sponsors.
Yeah.
Now, SummerSlam Night 2.
Yeah. Let's see. So the night started off with Naomi defending the Women's World Championship in a triple threat against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. And let's see.
That was a great match.
Yeah. And it was crazy. Because Rhea Ripley had performed the Avalanche Riptide on Io Sky, but then Naomi rolled up Rhea Ripley to retain the title in pure heel fashion. I love it.
Yeah. I wasn't too much into seeing this matchup actually. Because it had just taken place at Evolution due to the cash in.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was like, really? What's the point of just doing another triple threat?
I
Now,
understand that.
I don't mind triple threats or fatal four ways when they're spaced out, but when they're back to back like that, you kind of get tired of seeing them. Because I want a champion in one-on-one matches. You know.
Yeah. Because my problem with triple threats is, like, you're the champ and you can lose your belt without being pinned. Like, that always irked me.
Right. You know. And then they don't want to give you a rematch.
Exactly.
You know, and that's where my problem comes in with the storyline. I mean, if it's going to be a triple threat and you're not going to pin the champion, but the champion's going to lose because the other opponent got pinned, then the champion should automatically get that rematch.
I agree, man. Definitely. You should. I think former champs should get first rematch, man.
Exactly. As far as the grade on this match, though, it was a great matchup. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm good with 7. And the next match was the Wyatt Six, being represented by Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, defending the SmackDown WWE Tag Team Championship against the Street Profits, DIY, the Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, and Andrade and Ray Phoenix in a TLC match. This was just a crazy, brutal, nasty affair. Poor little Candice LeRae. She took a nasty little bump, boy.
Yeah. Dude, I love this match. It was nothing but chaos. We got to see 2 TLC legends, the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys.
Oh yeah, in the crowd. That was cool. Yeah, and also Dexter Lumis and Gacy did retain their belts in the midst of all that chaos.
Yeah. Thanks to the Wyatt Six getting involved.
Yeah.
Which I kind of figured that's how they were going to go down with that. But man, it just too many moving parts there for me to sit there and go, well, this part was good, that part was good. There's too many bodies, too many people going through tables, too many chairs, too many ladders. I feel for Angelo Dawkins because he's scared of heights. Um, which is why he was taking his sweet, sweet time trying to climb a ladder. Um, only to be able to, have to take a bump off of it. And I know how that feels because I'm afraid of heights too. But yeah, I've been in ladder matches. So,
Man.
but you can't move slow because you're afraid of falling off of it. You just got to go and hope that if once you do fall off of it, you land correctly.
Yeah,
um, but then I did work in scaffolding 300 something feet in the air at that time too. So,
wow. That's something serious, man. I'm not the one to be on the scaffold.
yeah, well, whenever I was up there, I asked one guy if he wanted to have a scaffold match, and he looked at me like I was crazy.
As he should have. Yeah.
But yeah, um, but overall, I mean, I'll give this match a good solid 8 because all the pieces were there. Everybody's timing was correct throughout this match.
I'm probably gonna stick with a 7. I mean, I did enjoy it, a lot of little carnage. Like I said, ooh, Candice LeRae, she is a trooper.
Oh yeah, taking that bump on that ladder, man, girl. I I don't know. I'm a guy, and I probably wouldn't have took that bump.
That's what I'm saying. That was nasty, but she did it though. Salute to her. And then next, Becky Lynch defended the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Lyra Valkyrie in a no EQ, no count out match. I mean, it got crazy in the beginning. I mean, from the jump, Lynch tied Valkyrie's hands together with a zip tie. She eventually got free. It was just another kind of rough and brutal. And then Becky Lynch wound up pinning Valkyrie with the manhandle slam to retain the title. And now, because of the stipulation, Valkyrie cannot challenge for the title as long as Becky Lynch is the champion. So I'm trying to see where we go from here. She's effectively out of the IC title picture.
I see from where I'm looking at, I see eventually it's going to be Nikki Bella taking the title.
Okay.
And then Nikki Bella is going to give Vicaria another title shot. That's what I see right now. Because Becky's calling the shots, she's saying who she's going to wrestle, when she's going to wrestle them. He's avoiding Nikki Bella, but that's going to come to her head, I think, by SummerSlam. So yeah, the match itself, I love the match. I love the story of the zip tie. I mean, for her to get zip tied and be stuck in that zip tie as long as she was and try several different methods to get out of it. It told a great story on her behalf.
Yeah, definitely. Man. But so what you gonna give the partner?
Yep. The grade that I would give that is I give that one a good solid 8. Told a great story.
All right. Yeah, I'll give that one an 8 too.
Yep. So
I was really thinking, I'm like, well, they not gonna keep Lyra out of the title picture, so of course she gonna win. They were like, oh no.
yeah,
So they kind of they really surprised me on that one. Yeah, and in the next match, Solo Sikoa defended the SmackDown U.S. Championship against Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match. And of
most
course, all of the freaking MFT surrounded the cage, just all kind of craziness went on. And then in the end, Tyler Tongue had handcuffed Fatu to the cage, but he broke out. But then Tyler Tongue kicked the door into Fatu's head, and he allowed Sikoa to escape through the front door of the cage and retain the U.S. title. Again, I was shocked. I really thought Jacob was gonna get it back, but I guess they want him chasing the belt. Like I said, I liked it, even though it wasn't quite the outcome I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I love the matchup because of how brutal it is. But I mean, I'm gonna go with a 5 because to me, whenever you say cage match, the original thought behind the cage, I agree with Arn Anderson on and Ric Flair. The cage was not invented for your opponent to run and escape. It was invented for a pinfall or submission to take place inside the cage.
So you prefer like cages with roofs and stuff like that?
Yes.
Like a filled-in cage? Okay, I get that, man. I get that.
It was supposed to be to keep people from interfering and have a definitive winner, but they left the roof off the top of it so that people can come in and interfere if need be, which I have no problem with that. But the 1, 2, 3 or the submission needs to take place in the ring.
I respect that.
Because Jacob trying to climb out over the top of the cage or trying to go through the door. He's a good guy. Why would he be running from a heel?
Exactly. Hey, why would Jacob Fatu be running from here?
Now I get Solo wanting to get out of the cage, but not Jacob. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 5 on this, just because of pure brutality that Jacob inflicted on Solo in there.
Yes. I love Jacob Fatu, man. I keep saying him buy me some kind of Samoan Werewolf t-shirt. I need to make that purchase soon. I feel like he got it right now. I just hope he can stay out of trouble, stay focused, stay healthy.
Well, you need to get on that gas and off the brakes. Know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Gas, no brakes with it. And then the next match, Dominic Mysterio defended the Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles. Man, those some good spots in this match. Like there was one when Styles had applied the calf crusher, but Mysterio escaped when his boot got loose. And then he proceeded to hit Styles with the boot and pinned him with a frog splash to keep his title.
I thought this match was great, but there was also some disappointment in this match for me. AJ Styles is way too better than this. I mean, ever since he come over to WWE, they gave him a short little run, and then just kind of pushed him down the hill and left him.
And also there's been some injuries.
Yeah. You know, and we know his career is coming up sometime soon. So why not give him the Intercontinental title?
Not.
You know, make that happen now, not later.
Let him just put on a wrestling clinic every week. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see him put on calf crutch, just beat folks down, man. I've been an AJ Styles fan probably about 20 years now, since I first started watching TNA. But yeah, I didn't really, I don't know, the outcome was weird. I mean, again, I guess they just want Dom to keep having that heel heat, but you know what I'm saying? I thought AJ would have greatly benefited from that title. Would have been a nice little parting gift. But like I said, it was a fine match. I give it like a 5.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, 5.
All right, now the main event. John Cena defended the undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes in a street fight. I mean, it started out crazy. Cena grabbed a crutch from Indiana Pacers point guard Tyrese Halliburton and struck Cody Rhodes with it. Just all kind of little crazy moments and brutality again. But in the end, Cena had tried an avalanche attitude adjustment on Rhodes through a table, but Rhodes countered and he did a Cody cutter on Cena through a table. And then they said, and Cena was struggling to stand, then Rhodes saluted him and pinned him following a crossroads to win the title. And Cena picked up the title, handed to Rhodes, we was all, like, yay, they're friends. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar came out, came to the ring at F5 Cena. So I guess they're setting up their program.
Yep, which will probably be Survivor Series. I love the match completely, even though it took me 3 times to watch before I could see the whole match. But yeah, I kept falling asleep during Dominic's match.
It's just, it was a lot in this man. It was just a lot. And then because we got this limited number of Cena appearances, I guess they like, yeah, this is the end of this feud, but we gotta kind of kick the other one in gear. But like I say, the Cena and Cody match itself was good. It's kind of rough. This is low key like an Extreme Rules pay-per-view. If you just look at this thing too, man. It's a lot of like no DQ, no count out, steel cages. It's like WWE was just like, we just gonna be hardcore tonight, basically. But I'm gonna give it an 8, man. Like, I don't like the build up. I don't like the fact that his heel turn was just dropped.
Yep.
It seemed silly, but the match itself was good. I give it an 8.
I'm right there with you. A nice 8 on that match. However, I don't like that they brought Brock back because they're going to pay him $14 million a year to show up a handful of times and only have a handful of matches. And it's like, that's money that could be going to these younger stars that you just let go.
Exactly.
That work hard day in and day out.
I agree with you, sir. I 1,000% agree with you. Y'all doing record numbers in attendance and sales. The merch selling like crazy. And now I get it. WWE is like the one really successful thing in TKO right now because they trying to bring up Special Bull Ride and they trying to get UFC out of the red and they trying to start a boxing. It's like, come on, man. You gonna pay Brock $14 million for a cup of coffee? It's like you got all these up and comers that were recently released who still have promise. It is crazy. It is kind of self-destructive. Like, I don't know. Sometimes he is so obsessed with having a big name or recycling big names that I feel like a lot of the younger superstars kind of get fed to the wolves and get, like deers caught in the headlights.
Yeah, like Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, they let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have put some of that $14 million into coming up with better storylines for that man.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because it costs a lot less to hire a writer to sit back in the back and write than it does to, pay the superstar.
I agree. I agree, man. You are getting no argument from me. You are speaking the gospel truth right now, Cowboy. But it's the way they're going.
And I know we're probably gonna get lashed back on that about Brock Lesnar, but you know what? It's my opinion. It's Marcus's opinion, and everybody else is entitled to their opinion.
And I gotta be the guy. Isn't he still involved in litigation?
From what I understand, no.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, he was cleared of that 6 months after his name was even brought up into it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So yeah, we got the match. Nice. Wait, did we grade the match?
Yeah. Both of us said 8.
Yeah.
But now
8.
we got to grade the whole PLE.
Oh yeah, the massive PLE. So what would you give the overall?
I give it like a B plus, man. Like I said, it was just a lot. It was heavy on the specialty matches and extreme. Kind of by the end, it kind of had a numbing effect. It was like, okay, table, chair, what's next? You gonna bring out a Doberman or something? It's like, I don't know, let's bring out the attack sharks or whatever. It just got real gimmicky, but it was entertaining.
I'm gonna say a B plus as well, and that's what match they need to have at a upcoming pay-per-view or PLE. They need to have another dog kennel match.
No, they don't. No. Because that dog kennel match was dog shit. No. Because I watched it on my other show, Kick Out Casual, recently. Oh my God, no. That is like, that may be one of the worst matches I've seen in my life. That is at least top 5. That was abysmal. No, sir. No, sir. We're not doing that.
Oh my God.
You traumatized me, Cowboy. Don't do it.
All right. Well, we do have some time here. Do we have any questions coming in from our fans? We want to hear from you.
Yeah, please. Like I said, my only caveat is I don't do algebra, but I'll answer all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? I might even do a little world history. I know things. But until some questions come in, man, I want to talk about this SmackDown in Dublin. I believe it was the first time WWE had a televised event in Dublin. It was historical and it was kind of awesome. They had Becky Lynch come out at first, and you know me with my little kayfabe self, I was getting mad at first. She was being all nice, memories of Dublin, and I'm like, no, you're a heel. Don't be nice to the fans. But then she flipped, and not only did she insult the fans, she insulted Bono. She insulted Oscar Wilde and James Joyce because they didn't have New York Times bestseller. I was like, yes, Becky, I love you. Exactly. This is how you heal. That was just a good little moment.
She is a natural heel. Like you can tell a natural heel from a heel that's trying.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just went natural heel and just knows how to, play to the audience to just draw that heat.
Yes, exactly. 100%. And I was also glad to see Nia Jax back on SmackDown. I think it was good for her to have that little, I guess, excursion to NXT or whatever. But it's like, nah, Nia Jax back. And Jay did a run-in to help Tiffany Stratton, who was getting jumped by Nia and Becky. And Jay looked decent. And Jay looked decent during the main event. I'm like, I think we just gotta be patient. We just gotta give Jay time. Jay has good teaching. She's been working at like the Monster Factory and other places. Probably been doing stuff at the Performance Center. I just feel like if we're patient, we're gonna get what we want out of Jay. But also, as we said last week, she would have done well to spend maybe 6 months to a year in NXT. But we didn't do it that way. But I think we'll be pleased with the end result. We just gotta let Jay learn, man.
Exactly. I also love that John Cena put LP in his place.
Oh my God, that was such a read, as the kids say, man. He dissected that man. He was like, "You had 23 matches. I've been doing this 23 years." I was like sitting there on my couch, like, "Yeah, talk your shit, John Cena. Tell him you the goat." And then put the little attitude adjustment on him. I was like, yeah. But of course, LP got him back at the end of the show, boy. LP came with that sneak right. Caught him slipping.
Yep. As much as I hate LP, I'm excited to see this match and see where it's gonna go.
Man. Like when Cena's on point on the mic, it's kind of a thing of beauty. And also, he doesn't hold back, man. Like he be cutting with them words, man. I was just like, dang. And that's probably stuff that he's probably told Logan Paul to his face in real life. Like, you just kind of try to use it. Oh, and when he slid out the ring and knocked over the Prime bottles display, I was like, oh my God. Cena is going for it. Cena is swinging for the fences tonight. I was like, yes, John, get him. Get him. I was happier than the kid in the candy store, man. I was like, I felt like I was like, I don't know, 9 years old watching Saturday Night's Main Event or something, dude. That was some good little mic time, man. Like I'm anticipating this now, man. They are really making me care and making me invest in John Cena versus LP. And
dude,
awesome.
What I would love to see for this PLE in France is John Cena come out hat backwards padlock and chain around the neck.
Ooh.
Don't have to change the music, but just have him come out with his Doctor of Thugonomics look.
Ooh. I need bars though. I need Logan Paul bars. And they gotta be real nasty and disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like the kind of stuff that make Logan Paul want to fight his mama.
Mm.
Cause see, I'm from Memphis.
Hey, you ain't supposed to be saying that name.
Oh, my bad. To make LP want to fight his mama. Because I live in Memphis, where we pretty much it's the roasting Olympics or checking Olympics year round. And I be telling folks, if you don't want to fight somebody's mama after the roast session, then it wasn't really a good session. That's what I'm talking about. I need him to come out like that, but I need some disgustingly offensive bars aimed at LP and maybe a few at JP because, as you know, on this show, we boo the pause.
Yeah, boo the pause.
Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? We boo the pause because they are terrible people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? One of them is, I'm gonna say, making a mockery of boxing because I don't really like what he's doing. And then we got this other one. He's an okay wrestler, but he wanna do 10 freaking loop-de-loos every match. Like, dude, put on a wrist lock. Why don't you? Come on, man. It reminds me of
now Paul Heyman,
young Jeff Hardy. Cause everybody loves young Jeff Hardy. Also, he was I said it, send your little hate mail. I said it. and he is like Spot Monkey 5000. Like, dude. Like a wrist lock, LP. Back body drop. No. What if I do 3 somersaults and go into a flaming table? It's cool, but also you could die, LP.
That is the only thing I've not done is gone through a flaming table. I've gone through a table, but not a flaming one.
Again, I believe you. Because off mic, you told me about your wild and crazy wrestling exploits, sir. It's like, I believe you. But I'm just saying, man.
I've wrestled, I've boxed, and I've done jiu-jitsu. So yeah, I mean, I know any type of maneuver I could use to do anything, whether standing or on the mat.
I took about 7 to 8 months of Pasa Root Taekwondo, and I never got a belt. So yeah, that's right.
Well, I didn't get a belt. I didn't get a belt for jiu-jitsu, but I did win a boxing championship, and I did win the world championship quite a few times and some tag team championships.
I told you the American version of Zatoichi the Blind Swordsman, man. I'm gonna buy you a samurai sword in the road. But knowing you'll probably be good at it in like 3-4 months. Cause muscle memory and you just a fighter and you just good at that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can make some money off you, kid. No.
Well, if that's the case, we'll get Jay and we'll get me booked up there in Steel City Championship Wrestling, and I'll go hit the ring.
Woo. I am still hesitant.
In fact, I'll challenge Dixie May.
See, I should have shut my mouth. I just started something. I apologize, y'all. I apologize, Cowboy's wife, for putting crazy ideas in his head. My bad. I'm sorry.
She don't care. She wants me to go do it. She wants me to shut up and go do it.
And now I'm going to shift gears. It is overstay. It's about time for us to end this. For you, launch a comeback.
But yeah, now, hey, even though we boo the Pauls here, Paul Heyman, if you're listening, we're not booing you.
Yes,
We absolutely love you.
Also, not Paul McCartney. I want to say that again. I love me some Paul McCartney.
Yeah, Paul McCartney and
Peter Paul and Mary. Fuck the Magic Dragon was my jam when I was like 6 years old. So peace to them too.
Also LOD's old man.
Paul Ellering.
Paul Ellering. We love him too.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and Paul from 12 Stones. Love him too.
All right.
So yeah. Other than that, boo the Pauls.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, like I say, partner, the time is kind of getting away from us here. So let's go wrap it up.
All right, most definitely we're gonna wrap this up since we didn't get any questions or comments or anything. All right, so you can definitely follow us on Facebook at Wrestling Behind Ringside collectively. We're still working on that because if you just type in the name, it's hard to find. But I believe it's Cowboy Archie 82. And it should bring you to the Wrestling Behind Ringside page. Also, you can follow me directly on X at Cowboy Archie WBR. On email, you can email us your questions, a topic that you want us to cover, whatever you want us to do. You can do that at wbr.mag1@gmail.com.
Two Swords, One Stone is a story of hard work, dedication, faith, and love. Set in the 1300s, a small town man finds himself on a long path of enlightenment. Troy Carter learns that his brother is alive after 17 years of being told of his death. Before Troy and his father set out to find his brother, he finds that an evil Dark Lord named Kane is seeking to kill Troy and his brother to stop them from finding the two swords of power. Can the brothers come together to fight off Kane and his army to save the people they love? Find out where Troy will end up in this stunning story.
You can get your copy of Two Swords, One Stone on Amazon.com by searching Archie Coughlin. That's ArchieCoughlin. Or you can look below in the details to find the link to Two Swords, One Stone.